Oh, here we go. Hey, check 1 2. Mike. All right. Welcome everyone. Hey Bison, welcome. Gamer, welcome. Yeah. So today, I hope you guys had a good day yesterday. Today we are doing a little bit of a, I guess, post Thanksgiving celebration. I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving myself, but we're gonna do a little something special today, and I hope you guys are doing well. I had my camera up, but for some reason it's not showing up for whatever reason. So I need to figure out what's going on here. Oh no, don't tell me my stream setup is frozen. Crap. Okay, mic on. I think this needs to be a lot lower. There we go. I have to do everything manually now since I just kind of had to do some stuff. Background music on, mics on. I think that's everything. Okay. I think we're back now. And yeah, again, welcome everyone. I kind of missed the messages from earlier. I think, let me check. Been wondering, but the background you're using, is that your apartment in terms of anime style? This is actually, so let me take off the camera really quick. So this is actually one of the apartments I stayed at when I went to Fukuoka on my last trip to Japan. So they're not really supposed to do this, but there are some places that rent out apartment hotels. This is one of them. And I forgot exactly which one it is now. I'd have to dig up my information on the place, but this is an apartment hotel, actually fairly reasonable. I think you can book this one through Airbnb. I think I booked this one through Airbnb. It might also be on booking.com, which is if you ever plan to go to Japan, two methods of lodging I recommend highly for that is Airbnb and Booking. Booking is super great. It's like the best way to get like the best deals on accommodations for travel. I think it's also really good for other places. I'm not so sure about the selection because it's kind of like hit or miss between your usual travel sites. But yeah, you'll probably hear Booking a lot whenever you hear like, where do you want to stay for your travels in Japan? Because the nice thing about Booking is you also get like free, what do you call this, cancellations and stuff like that. A lot of places don't, but if you do it through them, then you're pretty much set to go. Anyway, let me put the camera back up. But yeah, today I just kind of wanted to do a small Thanksgiving celebration of our own here on this channel. I guess I could have done it yesterday, but yesterday though, I feel like a lot of people were busy with family and stuff. Even if you weren't busy with family, I feel like it'd be better not to do anything on that day. Too special. Though I did start a game yesterday, so I don't know what that says about that. But anyway, today we are going to be doing a little bit of a beef barbecue right here in my bedroom because we got the better sound quality here. I'm starting to think that maybe it's better to do the bedroom scene, well, cooking in the bedroom for small stuff and then in the kitchen for bigger stuff. That's my thoughts anyway, but yeah, as long as it doesn't cause a fire alarm, we're good to go. But yeah, we have our cutting board station here. When we finish LobCorp, I'm gonna play with Ruina with or without mods. I think I'm gonna do without mods. I want to see how the game is first without the mods. But yeah, we're gonna get there eventually. We're not gonna like dive into it right away after we finish LobCorp. Just because I need a break. I need a break from that heaviness of that universe. So we're gonna be doing a little bit break and come back to it. Possibly like after like 1 or 2 games. So we'll see. But today anyway, we're gonna focus on cooking. We're gonna do a little beef barbecue. Maybe some Japan stories, depending on what comes up. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get started with the prep because, you know, cooking does take a little while. And let me show you what we got for today. Oh, okay, don't do that. Let me show you what we got for today. I need to move some stuff here because otherwise it's going to be really difficult. All right. I'm not sure how this is going to work with the camera on my face bit. I could try, but it's going to be a little bit awkward. It works for the cooking. It works too well. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Crap. Okay, camera right here. Probably not the best situation, but we'll give it a try. We shall give it a try. Even then, I don't think it's working too well. Yeah, I don't think it's working too well. I am gonna shrink myself anyway, and we're gonna go from there. Just put, oh, too far, right here. Oh, that's upside down, no wonder. No wonder. Can't see crap. Ah, okay. That was upside down, no wonder nothing can be seen. Maybe. Still no. What's going on here? It's this way, right? The camera's this way. So why was it not showing us this? Ah, I see. Maybe the camera was being... Maybe the camera was a little bit too close. Yeah, I guess, but it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Okay, okay. Let me show you what we got for today. I have the pan heating here just so we can not dilly-dally too much. It usually takes a little while to heat up anyway. But, where's the camera? I can't even see what I'm showing. Can't even see what I'm showing. But here we go. We have some... I think these are beef short rib slices. Just regular beef short ribs. Nothing too fancy. We'll probably start off with those. And also, we'll probably start off with some vegetables that we're going to cut up. I probably just half an onion and some shishito peppers over here. So these peppers, shishito peppers, are a little bit different from your like jalapeno and stuff. I haven't had much chance of eating these. I do know that they're kind of popular with tempura and stuff, so I was trying it a little bit earlier this week, and they're kind of like a little bit of a milder jalapeno. So it's like, okay, let's give it a shot. Alright, gamer, thanks for coming by. See you later. Let's see. But the main thing that we're gonna go through here is this stuff. So we have some American Wagyu on the menu today. Now I've actually dealt with the American Wagyu before. Usually it's this kind of thing, the steak version, and it's, I don't know. I've tried to compare this with the Wagyu from Japan, and it's a little bit different. It's definitely not as melty as that, but definitely it has a more beefy flavor. But you can see here we have a loin, and then over here we have some short rib cuts. Of course, we're gonna need a little bit more vegetables, so we're gonna have shiitake mushrooms with that. I'm just probably gonna do a light prep on the mushrooms and the onions before we get started here. But yeah, we're gonna go through this, give it a taste test and see if this is worth it. I know this is gonna be okay. It's okay. Like I said, it's not as melty, though you can see the marbling is pretty decent. I mean, pretty decent over here. Short rib over here, I'm a little bit more interested in, just because the marbling here looks a little bit better than what I typically see for American Wagyu. Now, here's the thing about Wagyu in general. Wagyu just means Japanese cattle, right? Wa meaning Japanese or native, or at least for Japan anyway. And then there's gyu, which is beef. So Japanese cattle, Japanese cow, Japanese beef, which is what we're dealing with right now. And what the heck is going on with my phone? So, but we have the pan on the side heating up as I'm going to be doing the prep here, because like I said, the pan does take a little while to heat up. And I'm not going to be doing the entire bit of onion here. That's like, look at this. This thing is huge. It's huge. So, I'm just gonna do like half. Maybe like slice it this way. Slice this half this way. So that we can get some rings here. And we're gonna be using the nice knife. That went through really easy. That wouldn't have gone well as well with the old knife, that's for sure. Very, very nice for that. Oopa. With my trash bag. Found a video, how-to video on Minecraft and how to make circles. Man, I never got into Minecraft. I don't know why. It's just not my. I just never did. Doesn't seem to be my thing whatsoever. But good to know that you found something. Okay, this onion's probably hasn't been used for a while, so we have a little bit of stuff that we need to shave off. Very nice. But basically just some light veggie prep before we get started here, because the beef is going to be the main highlight for today. Let me get this ready. Let me get this ready first. I probably should also turn off the noise filter, so once we actually get to the cooking, then we'll be able to... Oh crap! Did my camera? Did my phone show up? Yeah, I guess it did a little bit. That's not good. That's not good. Hello, Sato Shrimp. Shrimp. Let me see. I can't see the chat very well because the cooking thing is on the side. Really, is on the side. Sato Shrimp. You know, I thought your name was Sato Shrimp for the longest time. But yeah, welcome. So today we're just getting some ingredients prepped for the barbecue, which is some onions here. Oh, I should cut that. I need that flat. I think big rings are gonna be okay here. Big rings should be pretty good. I'm just gonna put this to the side, because that's a lot of onions to deal with. Do I have anything else I need to prep? Was that it? I could have sworn. Oh, the mushrooms. Yeah, let's prep some mushrooms really quick. So I don't think I'm gonna do anything too fancy with these mushrooms. I am gonna remove the stems here. I'm gonna remove the stems and maybe score the shiitake a little bit. Are you gonna grill the beef? Yes, I will grill the beef as soon as we get the veggies prepped. Because we need to do this before we cook. And I'm sorry if my camera is a little bit weird right now. It's definitely not in a great position, so I need to figure out how to deal with this. But yeah, I hope the sound is coming through okay though. It is to the side. I'm not exactly in a great position for the... What do you call it? I'm not exactly in a great position for speaking too much. But so there's going to be a little bit of background noise, some stuff that we're going to deal with. Also, if you want to see what we're cooking, you can rewind in the stream a little bit, or you can wait until we get to it because it's going to be here soon. Let me just move some stuff around because I need to get the thing in the cooker on camera. This is really hard to do in a very limited amount of space, but I feel like this is better than the kitchen setup in the actual kitchen. So let's move that over here. All right. Aim that up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I know I have some beef tallow. Is this the beef tallow? Is this the beef tallow? Okay, so I have some... Where is it? I have some Wagyu beef tallow over here that we're going to use to make this pan a little bit greasy. So that's what we're going to do now. I wish I could get the better camera angle, but this is as good as it's going to get for now. Can you hear the crackling of the beef? Basically, all I really want to do right now is get some beef fat on here. Boil up the pan a little bit and then start with the veggies. Some onions. Put some onions in here. Put some of the sliced beef short ribs. Beef short ribs. And get started with that. Okay, maybe I can move it to the side a little bit more. This table is not very big. I'm gonna also work on a slow, kind of sort of slow, low heat, so that I don't overcook the beefs too quickly. This way. This one's getting cooked a little bit. You know, you're gonna be our sacrificial cut of beef for the pan. But look at that. It's getting some nice. This one's getting a little bit of a nice browning here. Not sure if you can see that too well. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. It's getting some nice coloring there, but we're not gonna cook this one all the way through yet because I still need the fat for later. We're just trying to get some fat on here. Okay. Alright, let's start with some onions on the side. And maybe a mushroom or two. Let's do one mushroom. 1 or 2 mushrooms. And before we get to the actual wagyu, I want to start off with these strips over here. Have I ever eaten hot pot? Yeah, I've done a hot pot stream before. Ooh, that's 2 slices. That's 2 slices. Fine, you can have the 2 slices. That's gonna be a weird though. Ah. Okay, that's cooking very, very quickly. Screwed up. I thought I separated this. Where's my rice? I think I need to lower the heat a little bit. It's too high, way too high. Hot pot tastes better with more people to share. Yeah, I know. I got no one to share this with though, so sadly. Sadly, it's just you and me, guys. It's just you and me. That's kind of the situation we're in right now. Just you and me. But I'm kind of curious how this tastes though. Oh, right. I forgot. We do have some salt and pepper. I think I'm actually gonna try it without the salt and pepper first, just to see what this tastes like, and then we'll add the salt and pepper as we go. But yeah, here you go. Here's your share. We give you your share before we get started here. This is the beef short ribs, regular beef short ribs, sliced. I can't grab this. All right. Open wide, guys. Open wide. Okay. Definitely needs a little salt. Definitely needs a little salt. Again, we have our pink Himalayan salt here because I got way too much of this and I need to use it up. So, we'll add a little bit of salt. Not too much. And a little bit of pepper. Can't really show it right now because like it's a grinding pepper kind of thing. So just let's see, will this work? There we go. And we'll wait a little bit. I'm gonna lower the heat a lot. These onions look like they're about to burn. See this one? It's kind of brown around the edges. So we need to flip that. May not be ready yet though for eating. Can't tell. No. Back. Flip. There we go. Flipped. 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 Mushroom can cook a little bit longer. We can cook the mushrooms a little bit longer. But yeah, we did a hot pot. I think back during the, what do you call this? The anniversary stream. Okay, rice, a little salt, a little pepper, just regular beef short ribs. You see how this tastes. It's a little better. It's a little better with the salt and pepper. But by themselves, the beef really has no flavor, at least for me. Let me see if this onion is any better. The onion is great. The onion is great. Like, it's better than the beef right now. Like, let me show you really quick the beef short ribs we're gonna work with today. Showed it a little bit earlier, but we have the stick of beef short ribs that's gonna go on there. I am probably gonna butcher this, so anyone who is an expert in cooking beef, look away please. I am not good with steaks, nor am I good with barbecue. I am more of a soup and stew kind of person, because that's easy to do and easy to make. But the barbecue stuff. Oh, I forgot. We got peppers too. I'm gonna toss some peppers in there. I'm gonna toss some peppers in there because they need to be cooked a little bit. That's gonna take a little while. Now here's the thing. I don't know when the best time to. I don't know when the best time is to flip this stuff. I'm gonna increase the temperature a little bit to about 180 Celsius. Otherwise, it's gonna take a very long time to cook that. And let's go ahead and do. We'll do one for now, get a feel for it, and then maybe we'll pile on as we go. Do I like cheese? It depends on the cheese. It depends on the cheese. I don't really do the fancy cheeses, but I've been doing a bit of the, what do you call this? I've been doing a little bit of cheddar, mozzarella, stuff like that. I want to do a grilled cheese stream at one point, but it's like, what am I gonna? Excuse me. What am I gonna do on a grilled cheese stream? I have no idea. I don't know what to do with that. So, supposedly I'm not supposed to overcook this, just flip it a little bit. I also need to figure out how to seal the sides of this beef. Because I feel like that might be a little bit overcooked now, isn't it? That could be a little bit overcooked. For some people, this could be overcooked beef. And I'm making them scream. Sorry, I don't cook steaks very well. I'm not a steak person to begin with. So it's very difficult for me to figure out when it's done. I'm rearranging some stuff over here because I feel like I need to cut this beef as soon as it's done. Cheese sticks from Japan? I actually have not. I heard the cheese from Japan, though, is not real cheese, and what I mean by that... Okay. I need you to stand up, please. I need you to stand up. Okay, we need to seal it this way. I heard the cheese from Japan though is not like real cheese. At least it's not as good of a cheese as it is in Korea. Like Korea supposedly has pretty good cheese, but in Japan the best cheese and dairy is from Hokkaido, and everywhere else has like some kind of cheap synthetic cheese or something. So I don't know. I've never actually tried it. I'm a little hesitant to try because of that. Definitely some people say it's not like European cheese, the moldy cheese or whatever like that. What do you like about the cheese from Japan though? What do you like about the cheese from Japan? I've never tried it. I may have had it on a curry or beef bowl before, but I don't exactly remember what it's like. I have yet to go to Hokkaido. I want to go to Hokkaido. I have yet to go to Hokkaido. Ooh, we can get some more. We can get some more beef fat this way. That's perfect. Oh, the onions are a little bit burnt. The onions are burnt. I think that's gonna go on top of the rice now. Let's save some onions. That's overcooked. This is overcooked. This is also overcooked. The peppers, though, I think I just need to turn those, so it'll be okay. Turn. And the mushrooms are so hardy. I don't need to do much to them, but they're gonna stay there for a little while. At least until this beef is done. Okay, let's see. This side is done. This one needs a little bit more. It's like cheese sticks, so easy to eat, and it tastes like cheese, and it doesn't melt, so it doesn't make your hands sticky. A cheese that doesn't melt doesn't sound like actual cheese. I mean, it reminds me of those Parmesan blocks that you would use on pizza. Okay, let's take a look at the beef really quick while those peppers and mushrooms are cooking. Yeah. Alright, let's look at this beef really quick. So there's the beef short ribs. Probably screwed up the cooking time, but you know what? I can't do much about that. See that? The camera does not do it justice. Camera does not do it justice, but I hope you can see. Hope you can see it decently enough. We're also going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to that. Look at that. That's probably a little bit too rare for some people. It's certainly a little bit too rare for me. But I do know for steak people this is perfect. This is perfect for steak people. Like rare to medium rare for beef. Rare is the way to go. Hey man, as long as it tastes good and you enjoy it, then the mission's accomplished, right? Looks solid from here. You know what? I definitely subscribe to that. I'm gonna add some pepper though, some salt and pepper. Woo. We have plenty of beef to go. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. We still have this much beef to go. Oh, my bed's being exposed. We have this much beef to go. Also, we have these slices to go. This is not all of them. This is just some of them. There's just some of them. But I can't eat all of that on stream. I feel like if I did, my cholesterol level will skyrocket to ridiculous degrees. I just put pepper. Where's the salt? Salt. A little bit of salt. Okay, let me give you your piece first before I eat one. I think it's just fair for people coming to chat. that you have a piece. There we go. Let me get. All right. See that? See how beautiful that is? American Wagyu. This is the short rib American Wagyu. Okay, this is for you guys. Ah, say ah. Mmm. I don't know if you hear the squishy sound. I know people don't like that kind of ASMR. I don't either. But holy crap. The juices on this Wagyu and short rib. It's definitely a little bit more chewy than what I've experienced in Japan. But it's still pretty darn good regardless. How's the audio, by the way? How's the audio? The mic's pretty far away from me, so I feel like it's not catching my voice very easily. Also, I need to adjust my camera, my face cam, because it's like right in front of me and it's like going everywhere, and possibly not the best situation here for my face cam. Ayo. Let me see. Face cam is over here. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. BGM is a bit fine. Okay. BGM is a little bit high. Okay, let me lower the BGM a tiny little bit. I had to restart the stream, so that kind of screwed everything up. But yeah, American Wagyu is still pretty solid. Not sure, it's not comparable to A5 Wagyu, but I wouldn't say no to it for sure. I agree. I don't remember if I had A5 though. Let me get some pictures up really quick. So the pictures I'm trying to look for right now is the first time I've had Kobe beef. I've had other Japanese beefs before then, but I think Kobe beef, that like 2 years ago was my first experience with it. If not, there used to also be this if 2 years ago wasn't the first time, I think there was also this one time in Kyoto. In Kyoto, I think I remember that there was a Kobe beef burger stand in Kyoto, but it was no longer there 2 years later when I went. Ah, here it is. I was trying to look for the picture. Let me grab it. Do y'all rate? I don't know, man. I think there is a rating system between fat and meat ratio for Wagyu. I just don't know how it works. I know there's some weird quality score. But here is the Kobe beef I had when I was in Kobe itself. And that one was pretty good. So I was actually with family at the time. We had the sukiyaki for that one. Let's add some rice to this beef here. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more hearty. Rice and beef. I think that's good. I think that's a good combo. But the Kobe beef we had was a sukiyaki version, just because we wanted something a little bit lighter. We weren't really huge steak fans either. Like, I'm still not a steak fan. Crap. But the sukiyaki was pretty darn good. It was over pretty too quickly. Yeah. Holy sec. It's hard to talk and eat at the same time. Not supposed to, but... Yeah, I think that was an A5 Wagyu that I had at that time. Slices for the sukiyaki, supposedly easier on the stomach. The family members I was with at the time did not like anything too heavy. They didn't like anything too heavy, so I thought, maybe let's go for the sukiyaki instead. And that's what we got. That's what we got. I wish I could show you the sukiyaki footage, but there's a lot of audio that is a little bit private, so I can't do that. Suffice to say, though, it was a good experience and worth the price. I feel like for people who don't like steak, it's a good alternative for sure. Oh my gosh, that's great. This stuff is good. I kind of want to alternate between this and the beef strips though. But man, I'm actually doing a mukbang now, aren't I? I'm doing a beef mukbang. Which is ridiculous because I'm not the mukbang kind of person to like, I don't watch mukbang, so I don't know how people do it. Because to me, it's a bit excessive sometimes. But then again, we're kind of celebrating Thanksgiving here. Speaking of Thanksgiving, you guys have anything to be thankful for the past year? I can't grab this very well. Do you have anything to be thankful for the past year? I think for me, what can I think of? Just trying out streaming in general. I feel like that's been a good experience overall. It hasn't always been a. It hasn't always been, what do you call this? What I'm trying to say is there's definitely some down moments and there's some nice moments, and it's fun. I feel like it's fun. Just being able to share some stuff with you guys is fun, like this, and some games that people don't usually cover, kind of like that. Huh. I need to save some of those onions. Those are great. Let's try the mushrooms. I don't think you can really overcook mushrooms, right? I feel like it's very difficult to overcook mushrooms. And then we have the shishito peppers over here. Shiitake, shishito peppers. I think the shishito peppers might be a little bit overcooked, but I think they're fine. Mushrooms. Here you guys go. Let me give this piece to you. Huh? Let's see. Thankful for that blue reflection second light. It is goddamn good game. Also been a rough year though, but yeah, happy that you're doing well at least. Yeah, I'm doing well. Also, I was looking at the reviews for Blue Reflection Second Light after yesterday's stream, and I was surprised to find out that they added the mechanics from Ryza too. And I usually try not to spoil myself in the game, but I don't consider game mechanics spoilers. So I did watch some videos for Second Light, and I was surprised to see that, holy crap, the 1-1 duel system in Second Light is almost exactly like the combo system they added for Ryza, which is great. So I'm looking forward to doing Blue Reflection Second Light as when we finish the first game. Hello, Little Dream. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We're doing a little bit of barbecue right now, though you are seeing an empty cutting board. Sorry about that. And I tried the mushroom. I think it needs a little salt, a little bit of what do you call this, and seasoning. I do have some other stuff in my arsenal here to season this stuff. Let's go ahead and let me try the shishito peppers really quick. Let me try the shishito peppers. Usually for shishito peppers, you just add a little bit of salt. I'm gonna add something else. we're gonna try a little bit of tahin. Who here knows about tahin? Tahin is a Mexican seasoning of red chilies, salt, and lime. However, you don't taste the salt, you don't taste the chilies, you taste the lime. The only time you actually taste the salt is when you use it in water, like I did trying to make an electrolyte drink because I thought the lime would come out. And that was not a good thing. So, let's just add a little bit. This will hopefully make it taste a little better. Gonna make your own dinner, and after seeing that, take care of yourself, man. Okay, quick question before you go, if you're still here. Is the difficulty any better in the second game compared to the first game? Because the first game for Blue Reflection was like super easy. So it's like, I'm hoping it gets a little bit tougher in Second Light, and there's a reason to, what do you call this? Up the difficulty to like hard at least. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Let me try the shishito peppers. Here you go, guys. Gonna give this piece to you also. And bump. Yep. It tastes like what I expected it to. A little bit bitter, as I've been eating a few of these throughout the week. A little bit of spice here and there. It's not spicy at all though. A little bit, but not much. But it's nice to munch on. I honestly don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to do with shishito peppers. Alright, let's get some other beef strips here. Let's see, I hope that camera's good. Alright. Let's do... Oh, no, don't come apart, please. Oh, well. This was not gonna be perfect, but okay. For this batch, I want to try something a little bit different. I have some mayo and samyang sauce. I want to try to dip these into. Okay, a little overcooked, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. As soon as they're done, we're gonna salt them a little bit. I think they're done. Let's put down rice. Gotta save the juices. Woo! Hot. Okay, I need to make a little bit of mayo and samyang here, just to give this a try. I've never tried this combo of sauce before. Let me see. This might be sacrilege for some people, but we're gonna do it anyway because on this channel I highly encourage everyone to experiment with food, see what they like, see what works, see what doesn't. And this is going to be one of them. This is going to be one of the many experiments we're going to do, food experiments we're going to be doing on this channel. I have a bottle of, let's zoom out a little bit, Kewpie mayo here. No marking because I just removed the Kewpie wrapper. But new bottle because I was trying to finish off a bottle of other mayo that I had and finally finished it. So let's just add a little bit of mayo here, just a tiny bit, just at the bottom. That's just that much. If anyone hasn't tried Kewpie mayo before and doesn't like mayonnaise, Kewpie mayo, much better flavor than your typical mayonnaise that you might have. And then we have some samyang sauce to go with this mayo. I'm just gonna do like a little bit, just a few drops, because you don't need a whole lot on this. If you put too much, it just kind of ruins the entire thing, and that's not good for anyone. Not good for anyone. Just mix that up a little bit. And let me give that a taste. Okay, it's not spicy at all. I think the mayo is a little bit too strong. So I'm gonna add a few more drops of the samyang sauce. Mayo's your enemy. I say give this one a try. I wasn't a fan of mayo before either. But the Kewpie mayo, if you can find it, is pretty good. This is the type of mayonnaise they use in all the egg sandwiches and pretty much everything else in Japan. And that has there's actually a nice, rich, creamy flavor. This might be a little bit too strong. I may have added way too much. Okay, that's just right. Ooh! That's just right. And I'm gonna add a little salt to the beef because it still needs it. Oh, that's too much salt. Crap, that's too much salt. No pepper because our pepper is gonna be this mayo. Alright. Some short rib slices into the mayo. Not too much because I don't want to overpower it. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Let me spell it for you guys. So it's Kewpie, K-E-W-I-E. That's the mayo you're looking for. But yeah, that stuff is pretty good. That stuff is pretty good. Let me see if it helps this pepper any. Doubt, but I'm gonna give this a try. It definitely has the bitterness of the peppers, but I think it overpowers it also at the same time. So it's like, do you really want to? Do you really not want to? I feel like I shouldn't, but that's what we got right now. Holy crap! How have we gone 49 minutes already? I feel like I haven't cooked much, and then we've already gone 49 minutes. Hello, Katsalina. Welcome. How's it going? And yeah, we haven't gotten to the really good cuts yet, because I've been kind of trying to alternate between the beef short rib slices here and the good beef. Maybe after the next thing of short rib wagyu, then we'll do the big one. Like, we'll do this big piece of wagyu loin steak for the end. This will be our finale. But for now, we're gonna take one of these pieces here. I should probably also use this fat end to cook a little bit. Let's do two pieces. I'm gonna save the others for a little bit later. Okay. And I think I need to also get some more onions here. One slab of onion. And let's just put the entire thing like this. That's good. little cooking ASMR. I need to move the camera a little bit so I can actually get in here. Let's see. Ooh, that's going to be a little bit tricky to cook. And this one's just going to keep rendering for a while. Lots of fat on this one. This is what I initially coated the pan with oil earlier. I'm going to coat it a little bit more if we need that. Put this. I think that's a nice temperature to cook in. Let's see. Let's give this a shot too. Shiitake and the samyang mayo. If anyone wants to be brave enough to try this also, here's a piece for you guys. I think I overcooked the mushrooms. I didn't think it was possible, but I think I overcooked the mushrooms. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's actually standing for once. Okay, this beef is a little bit red on the bottom here. I think it's a little hard to see. So I need to get it here on the sides so that it actually gets that. Achievement unlocked? Which achievement are we talking about? Woo. Okay. I don't have any other utensils here I can use, so I'm using the knife to stand this up. I hope that doesn't bother anyone. Not that it matters, because this is how I'm going to be cooking this. Sealed, okay. Whoa. And that is so fatty. That's good. I don't know if I don't think this is equivalent to an A5 Wagyu back in Japan, but it might be equivalent to an A4, which is still not bad. Still not bad. Get back up here. To be honest, I don't even know what makes it A4, A5. I know it's got something to do with the marbling, the amount of meat, but sometimes it's a little bit hit or miss. Okay, let's take that beef off because I think it's going to overcook. Same thing for this one on the side. And I'm going to let the mushrooms take in that lovely beef fat, cook a little bit. And then you flip this onion. There we go. I don't want to overcook the onions this time. Okay, let's move over to the side. Okay. start with a small one here. I think this one was mainly fat. Which is, oh, let's just like cook throughout. Cooked pretty darn well. Let's add a little salt and pepper to this. Achievement unlocked for overcooking the mushrooms. Yeah, I didn't even know that was possible. But it felt like very styrofoamy at the end there, which, okay, I guess I did something wrong with the mushrooms. Okay, let me just try one of these really quick without anything. This is for you guys. This is for you. This is a fatty piece of beef, and that fat is pretty darn strong. I can't taste anything but fat. The meat, totally non-existent in that tiny piece. I do want to try it with our samyang mayo here and see how that tastes like. This is probably too much mayo. That's probably too much mayo, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yep, mayo overpowered, a little too strong. Do not recommend whatsoever. But the thing is, the reason why we have so many we have so many cuts of beef here, or at least so many slabs of beef, as the case might be, is so that we can try different things on it. That's part of the fun. I feel like that's part of the fun of a barbecue. It's not just eat the meat and only the meat, but also try with different sauces and seasonings, see how you like it. And from there, pick one what's your favorite, have it with some rice, and you're good to go. Okay, I'm gonna set aside these onions since I think they're done. The onions. Whoa! Ah! That's not where I go. You don't go into the floor. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Ah! Hot, 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 hot. Hot, hot, hot. Ooh. Gonna buy beef for lunch now in like 4 hours. Try cheese. Try cheese. What cheese are we gonna try? I don't think I can get Japanese cheese around here. It's a little difficult, to be honest. I mean, I have some cheese. Or did you want me to like put cheese on the beef? Because that's pretty gutsy. If we're putting cheese on the beef, that's pretty gutsy. There is one thing I want to try though, which might be a little bit unconventional, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I have here, it's not ponzu, but it is in a ponzu bottle. I have here a mixture. Which way? I do have a mixture of my own special blend of condiments. This is soy sauce, vinegar. I'm not sure if this one has mirin or not, but this is soy sauce and vinegar at the very least. Maybe some mirin. So we're gonna try some of that as a dipping sauce for the beef. Kind of looks like this. Very dark and clear. I think I have some cheese. I only have sharp cheddar and extra sharp cheddar. So I don't think that's going to be a good comparison, but I'll go to the fridge and see what happens there. Anyway, Wagyu on soy sauce and vinegar. I'm not sure how this is going to work, to be honest. I like vinegar, but I'm not sure how this is going to work. It's not bad. It's not bad. But I feel like I need like pure vinegar here for this to work well. Otherwise, it just doesn't work as well. I do feel like if I just lightly dab this, if I lightly dab the Wagyu and the mayo, this might be okay. I got an idea. Since you suggested that we do cheese on the beef, we'll do it on the we'll do the cheese. We'll do the cheese on this steak piece over here. I'll cut this in half. One's going to be cooked normally. The other half is going to have some cheese on top. And I'm going to get the sharp cheddar. I don't like the extra sharp cheddar too much, but the sharp cheddar should work okay. And that's going to be interesting. I feel like that might be interesting. I need a little rice with this. All this fat over here that's on the cutting board, I wish I could put that on my rice. I want that on my rice, but I cannot. Cannot get it on the rice. I gotta say though, the onions are probably the most flavorful things tonight, other than the beef. Beef is good and all that, but the onions, naturally sweet, just naturally sweet, and I love them. I love them so much. But the rice and the Wagyu. Let me give you guys a little beef sushi here. I hope you guys don't mind the beef sushi from this kitchen. So say ah, 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 ah. Rice makes everything better. Even barbecue, it makes everything better. I don't know if that's an Asian thing. I really don't. Because I know in steakhouses in the States, they don't even have like, they might have some potatoes and stuff like that. And some like grilled vegetables, but that's it. No rice. No rice. And I feel like you need a little bit of rice. Or some noodles, but the noodles kind of, the broth in the noodles takes all of the, I mean, it kind of spreads it out, dilutes it too much, so you don't really see it. At that point, you may as well just make a hot pot. Which, for New Year's, I kind of want to do a hot pot stream. Again. The last hot pot stream was back in September, but a hot pot stream would be nice. Oh, sure, a suggestion. What suggestion do you have? I am up for cooking suggestions, because there's only so much stuff I could do on stream as far as what to cook, but I want to know what I could try to cook. I like the peppers too, though. Peppers are nice. Cheese on the beef. We're still on the cheese on the beef. Okay, just a sec. Let me get some cheese from the fridge. Let me get some cheese from the fridge and I'll be right back. Cut in the middle of the beef and slot the cheese in. Change your name to Cheese Simp. I don't blame you. But anyway, here's the cheese I do have. Let me just show you the cheese I do have. We got some Wisconsin extra sharp yellow cheddar. I've been using this in my grilled cheese sandwiches recently. It's alright, but the thing is, I have like extra sharp cheddar and sharp cheddar. which is like, why would you put the same kind of cheese on your bread? You need like a mozzarella or provolone and then a cheddar, and then you can make a decent grilled cheese. But I don't have that. I do not have that. But we're gonna do this a couple of ways. We have this tiny slice, right? This tiny slice of beef left. I'm just gonna put one plain thing of cheese on here. Just a little cut of cheese on top of that. And then we're going to also do a little experiment. We're gonna do a little experiment with the beef slice and the beef steaks with the cheese. Since it was so requested. It was so requested. Alright. Cheese slice. We're just going to add a small cold piece right on top of there. I don't have any faith in that this is going to work out too well. But you know what? We're here to try it. See how this works out. So it's just a cold piece of cheese on top of steak. And a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Nothing else. Alright. If I'm eating this, you're eating it with me. Alright? You're gonna eat this with me. And here you go. 1, 2, go. I don't know what I ate. I don't know what I just ate. It's beef and cheese. But I don't know what I just ate. Like, what the heck was that? I don't know. Let's try something else. Maybe it'll taste a little bit better when cooked. Maybe it'll taste a little bit better when cooked. We're gonna do slightly lower temperature because we don't want this to cook too quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-cut some slices of cheese so that I can put this in relatively quickly into whatever beef we're working with. We're gonna try. Does it taste bad? It doesn't taste bad. It just tastes odd. It tastes odd. It's like eating two pieces, like cheese and beef separately and mashing it together. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's not bad, it just tastes odd. But anyway, let's do beef slices here. We're gonna do beef slices and cheese. I'm gonna have to work quickly for this one. I need some water. You gotta melt the cheese. It's gonna melt with the beef. If I melt the cheese first, it's going to be really hard for me to get it off from the pan. All right, that's one side. Flip. Sato, I don't know what the heck you made me do here, but this better be good. This better be good. Because I'm gonna blame you if it doesn't. Let's put some more, the rest of the onions here also, and the shiitake. Speaking of which, I still have the onions and shiitake from earlier. Mushrooms are a lot better now since I didn't overcook it. Onions could be cooked a little bit more. Just a teeny bit more. They're a little too thick for me. And then wilted and more caramelized. Okay, well, okay, nope. Okay, I don't want any cheese bits in the middle of that pan. Mushroom with cheese. What is up with the cheese combos today? What is up with the cheese combos today? Okay. This is the sliced beef. There's a sliced beef with cheese sandwich in the middle. I need a paper towel, but I think we'll be fine. Let's cut this in half first, see what's up with this abomination that we just made. It's just cheese melted into the beef. And I don't know who would order this thing. Someone crazy probably wanted to make people suffer and order beef with cheese. And now they may have made the cook the enemy of everyone who loves beef. I don't know. If you're gonna do this, you use it on a lesser cut of beef, not the short ribs, not the Wagyu. I'm grabbing the onions right now because I think I'm overcooking them a little bit. Okay. All right. I don't see the cheese here. The cheese has disintegrated into the beef. I don't think I need any salt. The cheese is salty as it is. I may need to put a little bit of pepper, just a tiny little bit of pepper. Or let's try without it first and see if it needs anything. I feel like it's going to need a lot of things, including therapy. Okay, there we go. Itadakimasu. You're going to eat it with me too, right? You're going to eat it with me? Okay, we're going to eat it together. Ah. Okay. I felt like I just ate a deconstructed burger, except it's not ground meat. It is slices, kind of like not burger, a deconstructed Philly cheesesteak sandwich without the bread. That's what it was. It needs bread. But the only thing bready we have, anything carby we have is rice. So I'm gonna try that with the rice. It does taste a little bit like a Philly cheesesteak, except we don't have the bread to go with it. Let's try rice with this, see if it's any better. Itadakimasu. Ecco. Ditto. Too salty, too sharp. We need a less sharp cheese, like regular cheddar. Holy crap! What makes cheddar so sharp anyway? I just tasted. That tasted too strong. The cheese overpowered the beef. That should not be a thing. That should not be a thing, but it is in this case. I need some onions to cleanse my palate. That was so strong. That was so strong. But like I said, the cheese though, with the sliced beef, reminded me of a Philly cheesesteak. A Philly cheesesteak sandwich, except no bread. Which, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I could probably do that to my grilled cheese sandwiches tomorrow for breakfast. Add some cheese, add some sliced beef. I do have quite a bit of sliced beef left. Add some onions. We got some onions here too, which would be great for the sandwich. If it looks good, I'll take a picture of it tomorrow. If it doesn't, then I probably still will take a picture of it tomorrow to make some people cringe. Because that's what I do with my cooking sometimes. It sounds like it tastes decent. It tastes decent, but it lacks It tastes decent, but it lacks a little something extra. And by that something extra, I mean the bread. It lacks bread. So because of that, it just kind of tastes weird. But it's not terrible. It's not terrible, it just tastes weird without any bread. Rice, I don't think it goes too well with rice. You definitely need bread. I need to clean off the melty cheesy bits on the pan, because it's going to ruin this next thing. All right, we have a slab of short rib beef, nothing in there. So the suggestion was to slot in the cheese into the beef, right? I don't know how we're going to do that, but let's go ahead and make an incision here. Incision. As well as I can do. It might not be a very good incision, but here we go. A little pita-like crevice here for the cheese. We're going to use half a slice. No, wait, we'll use like this cheese. I don't think I can fit it though. Maybe I need to squish it a little bit more. We'll put that there. And this also here. I think this looks stuffed enough, right? That looks stuffed enough. So that's gonna go onto the pan. I need to turn up the heat a little bit because I lowered it a little while ago. And now you can watch in horror as this cooks. I need to wash my hands a little bit and get a paper towel, so I'll be right back. Wash the beef for me, please. Wash the beef for me. Yeah, we'll see if it's gonna melt or not. There's no easy way to stuff this inside the slice. So this is the next best thing. This is the next best thing. I got a spatula now to scrape off the cheese bits later. But that's later. And I only have one beef slice left, so I'm just gonna put it on the pan, cook it, and put it on the rice for later. Okay. So this is the last beef slice. That's going to just go on top of the rice, and that is done. How is this one not cooking yet? Oh, that side's done. Okay. Now the other side. That's gonna be a little tough to cook though. This one's done. That goes on rice. shiitake is gonna grill a little bit. I'm out of vegetables now though. I do still have another half onion, but I'm gonna save that for something else. I guess I'll toss a couple of peppers here. Just 2 more peppers. There we go. I don't think the cheese is melting. I don't think the cheese is melting. It's still pretty solid if you ask me. Oh, hold on, this is a little tough to do. Okay, now it's falling out and crap. How am I gonna do this? Ah! Okay, that didn't work as planned. That didn't work as planned. Let's get rid of that extra cheesy stuff that spilled over. Yeah, it looks tasty, but some madman asked me to put some cheese stuffed into the steak over here. It kind of fell out though, so we're gonna fix that after we get it off from there, which is now. And just move it over. Only madman, excuse me, only madmen will say they're not madmen. That's a fact. That is a fact. Okay, so the cheese is kind of melted. Let's see if I can stuff it back in there. Not that it makes a difference at this point. But it might still work a little bit. Maybe. Maybe. But it was supposed to be like this. I don't know how melty the cheese was supposed to be. But there we go. Short rib wagyu stuffed with extra sharp cheddar. Suggested by people in the chat. Or one person in the chat. Slice this open. What are you so sad about? It's not even the right gender. Mad Men is gender neutral, okay? Mad Men is gender neutral. Oh man, that's not even. Okay, that's not gonna go in. That's not going in. It's just gonna have to be separate for now. That's gonna be separate for now. I'm not sure how I'm gonna eat this. Straight up, we're just gonna eat it straight up. All right. I can't say. Well, we've already looked at the beef several times already. I don't think it's gonna look any different minus the cheese on top. Cooked cheese in this case, though. Add rice. Okay, let's add some rice. That's actually a good idea. Add rice. We'll add a little bit of rice. Okay. Cheese, steak, big chunk steak, and rice. Ordered from chat. This bite's for you. Please take the bite also. All right. Itadakimasu. Pa. That bite was too big. I need to slice it smaller. Again, not bad, though I do think the thin beef slices were better. Because it does remind me of a chili cheesesteak, but on the actual steak cut though, like this, it's too big, it's too thick. I don't think it works too well. I feel like the beef chunk was a little bit too big to make the cheese work well with it. I feel like the cheese would work better on a ground beef or the sliced beef. But because that bite was so big, I just don't think it worked too well. It needs to be smaller. It needs to be smaller, kind of like maybe this size, not twice that size. Again, not bad, just big and odd. Okay, we'll try cheese with the beef juices were squirting everywhere. What the heck? Anyway, we'll try cheese with the mayo. Beef, cheese, mayo. This may as well be a burger at this point, except we don't have any bread. I have bread, but I'm not gonna use bread. Yeah, that might as well be a burger. That needs to be a burger. I don't think it works well otherwise. Okay, well, we have one piece of beef left, and then two smaller ones, but we do have one giant piece of beef left. It's gonna be our last beef for tonight. On my bed again. This, I think we're just gonna go with plan A and cook it whole. This this is Wagyu loin, and definitely not as marbled as the short rib that we had earlier, but decently marbled enough. I would probably grade this between A3 and A4 maybe, but this is American Wagyu, so it's gonna be a little bit different, a little bit more meaty. And I'm just gonna slap it on there. Because what else are you supposed to do with beef? I think I should like slice one of those in half, and then we'll put cheese on half of it. But we'll do the cheese near the end because we still gotta cook this. Excuse me. I was choking a little bit on the piece of meat that was still in my throat. Do you like the cheese? Excuse me. I like cheese, but doing it on a grilled meat like this, that doesn't feel right. But then again, if I think about it, it's no different from doing it with like a burger, except burger is ground meat, but you don't melt the cheese on the burger typically, though there are people that do that. So I don't know. If I had to do anything different, I would not use such a sharp piece of cheese. That's the main mistake here. That's the main mistake. The cheese was too sharp. It needs to be milder for it to work. Because right now it's overpowering the flavor of the of the Wagyu. And that's too much. That's way too much. Try mozzarella next time. Yeah, maybe when I get some more mozzarella in. I only have cheddar for some reason. That looks nice. That looks nice. Don't slip, don't slip, don't slip. Okay, this one is gonna get some cheese on top. This other one I need to seal up a little bit. Okay, one more side. One more side. You know, I think one thing I forgot to do with all this beef madness is to let the beef rest properly. I'm gonna go and take this out. Oh, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. I forgot to let the beef rest properly, which is like 10 to 15 minutes. But we're streaming, we can't exactly do that. That's a little bit difficult. And I think I'm done with this pan, but I'm gonna make some fried rice later. For now though, we got this. We have this. Okay. So this is the loin. These are parts of the short rib, the end pieces, I think. I'm gonna go and cut these up a little bit. Tiny little cubes. Set that aside. I think these are just I think these smaller ones. These smaller ones over here are mainly fat, so that's going to probably go on top of the rice. I'll put some on top of the rice. And then I have some leftover rice. No, I don't have any leftover rice. I was gonna fry the... I might get some rice later and fry it on the beef oil that we have over here. And then finish that off. You know, I'm gonna go and get the rice. These steaks need to rest for a little bit anyway. I'm gonna get the rest of the rice. Wait before you eat the cheese. Okay, I'm just gonna slice it up though. I'm just gonna slice it up. You know, I think this needs to rest for a little bit anyway, so we're gonna switch over to the pan. I'm gonna make some rice here to use up all that lovely, lovely beef grease. Otherwise, it's just gonna go to waste. And we don't want that. We definitely do not want that. Alright, let me see how much I can fit. Yeah, let's just do the entire thing. Let's add some salt and pepper. I guess I'll toss in some of the other veggies I haven't gotten to yet. I'm just going to slice them up a little bit off camera into tiny little slices so that we can add it into the mix. Okay, tiny little onions. I got one shiitake mushroom left. Kind of sad, but that's just how it goes. Oh no, I have a second one. I'll use it. Okay. Good to go. I hope you're hearing some of the lovely frying as ASMR. So I'll shut up until we get this cooked. And some garlic powder. Be right back with the garlic powder. I guess I'll put some of the peppers in here too. I don't see why not. The already cooked peppers I already have. Just need to slice them up a little bit. think that looks good. Looks good. Let me give this a try. It's not bad. Needs a little extra something though. I really don't want to do this because there's beef. There's beef oil there, but I'm gonna add a little bit of my special concoction here to the fried rice to flavor it up a little bit, because I don't feel like salt and pepper is gonna be enough. Add an egg, not today. There's gonna be a simple fried rice with secret sauce, Wagyu fat, the vegetables that we've had earlier. I might add a little bit more salt, but we'll see. Okay, let's give this a try. It's too much. All right. Too hot, too hot. I think the sauce ruined it. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll call it done. I'll call it done. Needs a little extra pepper though. Okay. Alright, the fried rice is just going to be there on the side. Let's go ahead and focus a little bit on the beef here that's been resting for a little bit. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's try this this beef fat. It's essentially beef fat from the short ribs. Oh, I forgot to give you guys a piece. Here's your piece. Here's your piece. There you go. Okay. Yeah, it's fatty. It is fatty. The cheese looks like it just melted a little bit on top of the steak here. I feel like this isn't gonna be too much different from the rib steak from earlier. Just a different cut, a little bit more meaty. Cheese stick. Cheese stick, beef stick. Here you go. Now, I don't know if the color comes out on camera very well, but we got some nice pink here. A little bit nice pink on the beef. I'm gonna give this a shot. And here is your piece. Your piece right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Holy crap. Cheese aside, which tastes weird with this cut, don't recommend it. This is a very, very beefy cut, very meaty compared to the short ribs. Like, let me just slice this one open, this normal slice, and show you what I'm talking about. You see how thick this steak is? You see how thick this steak is and how thick this fat is? That's a lot of beef. That's a lot of beef, and definitely a bigger chew, quite a bit bigger chew than the short ribs from earlier. Like, I feel like if I just ate this, I definitely would need a detox, a beef detox, because I don't think I can finish this entire steak with this being so big and. Holy crap. You know what? This might work better with the mayo. Let me try it. It's all right with the mayo. Maybe some salt and pepper. I don't think I salted and peppered this. Okay. Holy crap, that's a lot of beef. I don't think I can finish this. See how thick this fat is? Holy crap. See how thick this fat is? That is like a centimeter of fat or something. It's too much. That's hard to bite through. Here, give this a try. It's pretty hard to bite through. Ah, my camera! It's about to die. It's about to die. Okay, this is your slice. Check that out. It's pretty tough. There's just like white section. There's just like white section here where the fat connects to the muscle, and it's tough. Tasty fat though, tasty fat. Guys, I think I'm gonna go into a beef coma if I eat too much more of this. So I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna figure out what to do with the rest of this beef. I might toss it into the fried rice. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's do this right now. We'll take this steak. We'll take the steak, we'll put it into the fried rice, mix it up, and we'll end the stream there. We'll end the stream there. Who the heck makes steak just to add to fried rice? That just sounds weird, but that's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing today. It's hard to slice it without a proper thing. I think that's good. I'm just gonna mix it in. I'm not really gonna add any extra heat because I don't want to overcook the beef already. This is perfect. It's perfect as it is. So here's our state of the fried rice right now. Just gonna mix that in. And call that done. I need to take a picture of this. I need to take a picture of all the things that we made today. I feel like I didn't do it as we went along, which was a mistake, but what can you do? What can you do? just kind of enjoying the moment here. And I'm going to figure out what to do with this fried rice later. That's gonna be probably my lunch for the next few days. But yeah, we'll end it on that. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the food, seeing all the cuts of beef. I also hope you enjoyed ordering from the kitchen. Weird ass cheese on beef. Like I said, the cheese on beef works well if it's sliced or ground, because that's what you kind of expect with a burger. But on steaks, it needs to be sliced thinner. It needs to be sliced thinner, otherwise it just doesn't work. I don't think it works. I also need a milder cheese for this one. Extra sharp cheddar or sharp cheddar in general just does not work. Milder cheddar or maybe not mozzarella. Mozzarella strings too much. Mozzarella is what you would stuff into something. I feel like the mozzarella would just be too stringy to work with. But other than that, I don't know. I want to try to do like a grilled cheese thing at some point, but it's like, how many ways can I do grilled cheese on stream without making it look weird? Though I do have a few preparations in mind, so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, but that's it for the stream today. Let me switch over to the desk because my battery is running out and I need to charge it, and we need to close out properly. So, be a sec. And I'll leave the camera on for you guys so that we have a little bit of backdrop here. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. The amount of pepper there was a little bit too much. Okay. All right. So yeah. That is the stream for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the beef cooking. Definitely learned a few things, how to cook steak today. It actually wasn't too bad. Excuse me. The steak cooking actually wasn't too bad. It's definitely a lot better than my previous attempts at steak. Probably because I was trying to cook it on the stove, and that seems to be a little bit stronger than the grill top I have over here. Because I think on the stove it's like I can't regulate the temperature very well, but on the grill top here it's like a little bit easier. So yeah, wow, I didn't realize how dark that was. Is there a way for me to make this lighter? Should have made it lighter. I already have a lot of camera stuff, a lot of lighting. Excuse me. I have a lot of lighting already around the room, but I guess it's not enough. Not enough. It should have been at least this bright. Oh well. I hope what you saw though was good enough, so thank you all for coming, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the little cooking stream. And that, holy crap, it's been 2 hours already. Excuse me. It's been 2 hours already. I didn't realize how much time flew by. Then again, whenever you do cook, or at least whenever I cook, time flies by really, really quickly. Especially the type of cooking I do, which is usually slow cooking. So, not the super fast high heat cooking that maybe you would have in Chinese cooking typically. But I like doing slow cooking because it gives me time. It gives me a little bit extra time to develop the flavors in the dish. In this case, I think it served the fat rendering on the beef pretty well. But yeah, this was just supposed to be a post-Thanksgiving celebration. Even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have something to be thankful for the year so far. And we will try to do another cooking stream before we go on Christmas break next month. So please look forward to that. If you have any suggestions of what you want me to cook, leave a comment here in the channel after we finish the stream, or please drop by the Discord and suggest it to me in the in the suggestion channel over there. So yeah, if you're looking for the Discord, please go to the description. It's going to be over. The link to the Discord is going to be there. You haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please consider subscribing if you'd like to see more cooking stuff, and also some videos, some gaming that we do here. Which the next gaming stream is going to be on Sunday. I'm going to be taking a break tomorrow, and yeah, I'm going to enjoy it. So the schedule for next week I'll also have hopefully by the end of the day on Sunday. So until then, thank you guys for coming, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice rest of your day, everyone, and see you next time. Good night and goodbye. See ya.